stats are a bit funky through the first 2 weeks of an NFL season as the sample size is ridiculously small. It's best to wait until at least early October to rely on team defensive stats. That said, the Rams' def is 30th in the league in rushing yards per game this season, giving up a whopping 152 yards per game. That's an ugly average for a team def picked to be one of the best units in the league at the start of the NFL season. Carlos Hyde should rack up at least 75 yards on the ground Thursday night against the Rams' def. Hyde rumbled for 124 yards on 15 carries, an average of 8.3 yards per carry, last week in Seattle against the Seahawks. The Redskins' trio of Rob Kelly, Chris Thompson and Samaje Perine each had 60-plus yard outings against the Rams' def last week. Washington rumbled for 229 yards total yards on the ground in that affair. The Week 1 Colts game for the La def was a bit deceiving. Indy was never in the game mostly thanks to the Rams' offense, and any NFL def worth its salt would have a field day against Scott Tolzien and Jacoby Brissett. Playing behind most of the game, Indy threw as much as it could despite its shaky QB situation, so Frank Gore only got 10 touches and Marlon Mack only got 10 carries as well. Gore had 42 yards on those 10 carries and Mack found the end zone. Aaron Donald did not exactly wow against the Redskins last week, so it's safe to say that this Rams def is a tad overrated. If a defense like Philly, owned by only 55% of teams in Yahoo leagues, is available, they're playing the Giants this week at home. Grab it instead of riding with the Rams D. Even the Carolina D against the Saints is a better play than the Rams def right now. Through 2 games, again a minuscule sample size, the 49ers def are good against the pass, 176 yards per game, 7th in NFL, but are weak against the run, 123.5 yards per game, 24th in the NFL. If those trends continue, Gurley should have a blockbuster game, but Goff will not be worth an added QB.